here. What are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello.
Which era excited you most, LD?
Oh, I have a game plan. We're heading straight back into 2002. I'm going to keep Shaq and Kobe together to outdo the Bulls dynasty of the 90s. I can't wait to get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be keeping an eye on one young prospect in 2003. You might have heard of him. That's right, LeBron James.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At center, Mason Plumlee. At forward, P.J. Washington. At forward, Gordon Hayward. At guard, Terry Rozier III. It's time to meet the starting five for your San Antonio.
And ahead of...
Thank you, Kevin.
You can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular... season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Ball finds MP. It's stolen by Johnson. Jones against Ball. Puts it up from 12. Pirtle inside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Misses the three. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Hayward, and that one's drained from the low block.
Assisted.
Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs' playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame, B.A. Because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Burke. Roby comes in for Johnson. And Keita Bates-Diop subbed in for Josh Richardson. Time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on P.J. Washington. David.
Hey guys, the Hornets head athletic trainer gave us an update. He said he took a big hit on that. Play and that he may have bruised his sternum. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Ball against Jones. The Spurs working the ball around now. Over ball. On the basket by Jones.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Count it.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Jones against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Line for your Spurs, Trey Jones.
And that one falls.
Substitution on court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Jay. Rozier's out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Jones. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. Richardson up top, covered by Oubre. Shot clock at 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Well, Josh Richardson has the strength to be able to play through contact. Really good job drawing it there. If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And the dunk by MP.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk on the wing Johnson. The pass to Chang. Now Johnson. He's got 7. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got 9 points. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Here's Rozier. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Rozier's got his first points of the night. Guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Ball with the bucket. He's got 15.
Yeah, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Jones kicks to Zhang. It's Richardson on the wing. Shoots. Jones trying to get open. Richardson, no luck.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket. Here's
Jay, and the rejection by Zhang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Zhang does on the defensive end.
Hornets leading by 16. Now, here's Ball. He's got 15. Kicks it out to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Charlotte. They lead by 18. And join us right back here.
The visiting team, 52.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a
substitution
now for San Antonio. Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Roby comes in for Johnson, and McDermott subbed in for Josh Richardson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jay's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Cody Martin in for Rozier. They've got Collins, Devin Vassell out there with Jones. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Roby in at power forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the wing right side. McDermott down low, covered by Oubre. Collins passes to McDermott. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Jones. Plumlee is checked in for Charlotte.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Richardson the pass to Roby. And just miss after miss right now.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a...
Substitution now for San Antonio. Roby, he's checked in for Josh Richardson, and Jones subbed in for Vassell. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Shea comes in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Rozier. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. We've got Bouknight. Shea out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. Let's Tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Rope, covered by MP. The 8-footer, and the rejection by MP. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Good on the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Outside, Jones. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18. So it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, you know? You know, I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that. You know, I just wanted to be about it.
Well, you were certainly about it tonight. Looking forward to seeing what you got in store for us next time.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight.
AD. Yeah. Fuck it. I love fuck it. Okay.
And it was love. You know, I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, you know, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, you know, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, you know, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. You know, so you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it.